Story time with Fergie and friends.
Hello everybody, it's story time, Fergie and friends, and it's a lovely sunny day and the sun is coming in, and it's hello mums and dads, granny, grandpa, aunts and uncles, and broccoli. Hello, broccoli came on the bus. Here's broccoli. And imagine eating lemons, a children's introduction to mindfulness. Hello mums and dads, aunts and uncles, granny, grandpas. This is Chester Chestnut. He's a happy little chap. He loves to dance and sing and bounce through puddles with a splash. Now, Chester's very cheerful, but sometimes his tummy hurts. A tiny thought will grow and grow, make him feel much worse. Today he starts his lessons. He's the only one that's new. What if I'm too shy to play? I don't know what I will do. He thinks about his clumsiness tumbling down those stairs. He's bounced down so loudly all the children stop and stare. His tiny tummy's turning and his head begins to buzz. To make himself feel better, have a look at what he does. What do you think he does? He slowly takes a big deep breath in and wiggles all his toes and feels his tingly fingertips and tickling at the end of his nose. He stops and listens carefully. What noises can he hear? The pattering rain on the window pane, a steam train passing near. He's finally feeling calmer and think of all the friends I'll make. He thinks of all the parties and the giant jelly cake. Yummy. He pictures all the children as they're bouncing through the trees. Let's have a roly-poly race. 1, 2, 3. Your thoughts are very powerful. They change the way you feel. Imagine eating lemons and your mouth will think it's real. Weeks go by and Chester plays with all of his new friends. They're piling up the sticks and building super secret dens. He sings a lovely song until he gets a poorly tummy. He thinks about the talent show and starts to miss his mummy. What if people laugh at me when I begin to sing? He's standing there in silence and he's forgotten everything. He thinks of what would happen if he opened up his mouth and found his voice was squeaking like a teeny tiny mouse. So he slowly takes a deep breath in and wiggles all his toes. And he feels his tingly fingertips and tickling in his nose. He sits and listens quietly. What noises can he hear? The rustling trees and buzzing bees and the bird song in his ear. His noisy thoughts are calmer now. I love to sing this song. His squeaky voice is soaring. It was opera all along. He hits the highest note he can. His friends all cheer and clap. They sing his song so loudly that his teacher's glasses crack. Your thoughts are very powerful. They can change the way you feel. Imagine eating lemons and your mouth will think it's real. Autumn falls to winter. Pippa's ready for the park. His playful pet will flutter by to sparkle in the dark. He gets a frosty feeling with a funny little thought. The snow is very chilly and my legs are very short. His tiny thought is growing. What if Pippa gets too cold? He thinks about her racing off, not doing as she's told. He thinks of all the crunching and the rustling in the leaves. His tiny thought's enormous as a monster in the trees. So he, guess what he does? Slowly takes a deep breath in and wiggles all his toes. He feels his tingly fingertips and tickling in his nose. He sits and listens quietly. What noises can he hear? The sleepy snores, the rocking horse, the children playing near. He settles down and pictures Pippa flashing in the night. The monsters that he saw were bunnies bouncing in the light. He thinks of being lifted up, of whooshing through the sky, like soaring through the stars with Pippa's sparkles flashing by. Yes, a happy chap like Chester knows, and when he's feeling scared, he'll always feel much better when his problems have been shared. So now you've seen how tiny thoughts can change the way you feel. Imagine eating lemons and your mouth will think it's real. Lovely little book. Goodbye. Happy saplings.
With Fergie and friends. With Fergie and friends.